For years, the abandoned asylum had stood as a stark reminder of the horrors that had taken place within its walls. Its imposing facade had become a local landmark, and the stories and rumors that surrounded the building only added to its notoriety. Despite warnings from local authorities and concerned citizens, a group of teenagers decided to explore the abandoned asylum. They had heard the stories and rumors, and they were determined to uncover the truth about what had really happened inside those walls. As they approached the asylum, they felt a sense of unease settle over them. The building loomed over them like a giant, its windows dark and foreboding. They hesitated for a moment, but their curiosity got the better of them, and they pushed open the door. The air inside the building was thick with a musty smell, and the floorboards creaked beneath their feet. The teenagers made their way through the dusty hallways, their flashlights illuminating the way. As they explored the asylum, they felt a growing sense of unease. The air grew colder, and they could hear strange whispers and creaks coming from the shadows. They tried to laugh it off, telling each other that it was just their imaginations, but the feeling of dread would not go away. Suddenly, they came across a room that was completely pitch black. As they entered, the door slammed shut behind them, and they were plunged into complete darkness. Panic set in as they fumbled around, searching for a way out. That's when they heard the whispers getting louder and more sinister. It was as if the spirits of the asylum's former inmates were taunting them, urging them to stay and never leave. As the teenagers tried to find a way out, they realized that they were not alone. Something was following them, watching their every move. They could hear the sound of footsteps getting closer and closer, but they couldn't see anything in the darkness. As they frantically searched for a way out, they stumbled upon a hidden staircase that led down to the basement. The group hesitated, but they knew they had no choice but to explore further. As they descended into the dark, damp basement, they could feel an icy coldness seeping into their bones. The whispers grew louder and the footsteps became more pronounced. Suddenly, they saw it, a ghostly figure materializing out of the darkness, slowly making its way towards them. Terrified, the teenagers turned and ran as fast as they could, scrambling up the stairs and out of the abandoned asylum. They never spoke of the experience again, but the memory of that haunting night stayed with them forever. Rumors continued to circulate about the abandoned asylum, and some claimed that the spirits of the former inmates still roamed the halls. Locals avoided the building, fearing that they too would be trapped inside its walls forever. Years passed, and the abandoned asylum remained a source of fear and mystery. Some claimed that the spirits had finally been laid to rest, while others believed that they were still lurking within the building, waiting for their next victim. The truth may never be known, but the memory of the abandoned asylum continued to haunt the minds of those who dared to explore its dark and foreboding halls.